Who are you and what do you do?
I'm Waffles Natusch. I'm president of the Barrett Group, and we do career management nationally and internationally across the United States and Canada. We help senior level executives attain their career aspirations or make a career transition, including a radical career change.
Well, we're in really trying economic times. There's a lot of volatility. How does your service help those executives that are being displaced or about to be displaced?
Oh, you're exactly right, Bill, and that, of course, is on the news every night, the kinds of changes we're all going through, even those who are staying in the same position. We're seeing a lot of changes in corporate America across the spectrum. That said, our services provide career management throughout the whole process, including working within your current corporation, or for those who do find themselves displaced or simply want to make a change, how to navigate the troubled waters in today's economic climate in order to make a successful transition. It's been our specialty now going on 19 years, and it's one that I've personally been involved in for so many years on the consulting side before I became president.
Would you kind of walk through and give us a 20,000-foot view of your background, Waffles, and your companies?
Oh, certainly. I had come to the Barrett Group as a client almost 20 years ago and made my transition from manufacturing into, at the time, financial services. And then about a year later, the original founder of the Barrett Group called me up and thought I would enjoy being a career consultant. He saw that talent in me. And indeed, I came on board after that and stayed in that role for about 10 years. During that time, I helped redesign the program and advance it to better serve the executive level. And we found that we could reach nationally and internationally due to the .com World Wide Web explosion. We became a .com company after the fact. Since then, we've expanded the company greatly, and I've built the staff, which is available to see on careerchange.com. And we've expanded our services into executive coaching, life coaching, of course, resume writing and the like, interview coaching, as well as compensation analysis and improvement. We help people directly in their negotiations. That's a big part of what we do.
Well, the definition of an executive is kind of a moving target. How does the Barrett Group define an executive and the typical client?
Well, as you said, Bill, it depends on your economic reality and what part of corporate America you're at. We work with many attorneys, entrepreneurs, people who have never been in a job search before, but who are at the $100,000 level and above, people who are at the VP and C level across corporate America, and also those people who are involved on the finance side or the business development side who might not fit those descriptions, but who are nonetheless involved at that level.
Does the Barrett Group, from the standpoint of relationships with others, do they work with other career consultants? Do they work with recruiters? Do they work with staffing people?
We have excellent relationships with recruiters that we fostered over the years, and with our sister site, executivesonly.com, we invite all recruiters to advertise their executive level positions for free to our audience. And with that site, a combination befits our clients as well, because we have a handshake relationship to the recruiting community, and sometimes to the HR community as well, but mostly with recruiters. And we've worked with them on a very fundamentally win-win situation over many years.
Is that a relationship, a piece of your business you're looking to expand or contain or change?
We're very interested in expanding the Barrett Group network and the Barrett Group Brain Trust, as we call it. Friends of the Barrett Group who have worked with our clients in the past and currently, in order to have a network out there of people that we can draw on, various expertise and connections, LinkedIn and such, is so worthwhile nowadays and getting more popular.
When you work with an executive that may be looking for that next big step, and perhaps they have been displaced and they don't have a lot of background in looking for a job because they've never had to, and it's a different economic reality we deal with, what are some of the initial steps you suggest they take?
Well, when first coming on board as a client, we take a good look at not just the professional, but the person and their needs and desires, and whether the transition that they're planning makes sense economically and professionally, and whether the current market can bear it. From there, we work out an action plan in order to identify exactly how they're going to get there. And we map out every step of that plan and work with them directly in order to realize those steps. Sometimes along the way, decisions are changed, and we find that the person really didn't want to be a tugboat captain after all. You know, it's all the salt water gets in your eyes. So we come up with different opportunities in that way.
So it's really kind of a wraparound career service of not simply finding a job, but bettering your life and your career.
Oh, absolutely. We consider ourselves in the career management field, although, of course, it's an important event when a person lands a new position. We stay with them throughout the course of our relationship together to help them optimize themselves in that position and in their new career.
Well, Waffles, I want to thank you so much for insight and time, and what a wonderful service you provide, and I wish you great continued success with it.
Thanks so much, Bill. I appreciate the opportunity.